If you've been playing Apex Ranked recently, I'm sure that you've noticed a huge spike in people running Bangalore. What's going on? Why does she randomly have so much playtime? Was there a silent buff that nobody really knew about? Well, hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down exactly why you're seeing so many Bangalore players recently and give my thoughts on why this isn't very good for Apex. But just quickly, if you want to climb a legitimate way in Apex, you need the right tools to do so, and there is no better tool out there than the GameLeap website. Over there we have our high level coaches, including myself, making top tier guides that go highly in depth into specific areas of Apex. With that, it allows us to make you the best player you can possibly be because we fix very niche areas of your gameplay. So if you want to start climbing and make all of your friends jealous of your skill level, click the link in the description, and guess what? We have a sale on right now too. So if you grab an annual subscription and use code GETGOOD, you have 50% off. So I can't wait to see all of you guys over there. But now back to Bangalore. Why is she so popular? Well, it all starts with a player called Shooby2b, who was a console player for most of Apex, but he recently started playing on PC. And he's killed a lot of different pro players and been playing with a lot of high tier people using this Bangalore exploit. The way this exploit works is Bangalore can see out of the smoke, but players can't see into it, and I will be referring to this as an exploit because that's what it is. This has also been a thing for as long as Apex has been around, but hasn't really been that popular. Only recently has it been making waves. If you're console, you've probably seen this because I've heard a lot of console players have been doing this since the beginning of time. But because of the amount of popularity this exploit has received, a lot of players have started to run Bangalore to abuse this exploit and win fights they shouldn't be winning and make easy RP gains. This has gotten to the point where a ton of pro players have commented on it, such as Imperial Hal saying this Bangalore bug smoke gotta go, especially the players that abuse it constantly. Shit's so cringe. This has prompted a ton of debate in the Twitterverse, splitting the player base into people who think it should be allowed and people who think it should be taken out. Tanner Slays made a comment cracking a joke at all the players swapping to Bangalore just to abuse the bug. Even Bullet L made a comment about how they should take Bangalore out of the game temporarily until they can fix the smoke. Remember, they did take the Rampage and the Sentinel out of the game temporarily when they had their bugs causing disruptions to the game, so it makes sense that they could take Bangalore out temporarily too. So why is this a big deal? Well, Apex has had a long history of people abusing bugs and Respawn not having ways to deal with it. Way back in the day, the Hemlock didn't have a single fire rate cap, so you could bind fire to scroll wheel and have a fully automatic Hemlock, but they did fix that. M&K players being able to move while looting isn't intended and technically a bug or exploit, then they don't plan on removing that. Tap strafing, wall bouncing, super glides, redirect, punch boosting, basically any movement mechanic, all of these are exploits in the game that have sparked a ton of debate, but nothing has really come of it. But also, Respawn has not been very consistent in their banning for exploits. Very recently, we did see Taxi 2G get banned for abusing a bug where you could get a speed burst from exploiting Caustic's ultimate. In as basic as I can explain this, he used an exploit in an ability to gain an advantage and got banned for it. So consistently would dictate that they have to follow the same rules and ban these bug abusers, right? Well, we don't actually know. I did try to tweet at Apex's live balance director John Larson and Apex security guy Hideouts, who does all the banning for them, asking if they could clarify on what exploits are bannable and what aren't. The water is very muddy right now, and when you leave a lot of stuff unclear, it can cause issues with your user base. Just look at Twitch. But I have yet to receive any results from that. And there are tons of comments out there right now talking about this is the buff that Bangalore needed. This is what's making her meta, and I can see that argument, I really can. But there are so many other viable buffs that they could do that would make her better without relying on an exploit. Her smokes are meant to block off line of sight, not be a one-way mirror. On top of that, Bangalore smokes disabled aim assist to counter controller players being able to just track through it. With this exploit, you still get aim assist, so it breaks that as well. So now with all this being said, what do you guys think? Should players be banned for abusing an exploit such as this? Players who abused the Rampage Sentinel glitch got temporary bans. Taxi got a ban for exploiting Caustic's ultimate. Do you think that there would be a way to balance this to make it not an exploit but leave Bangalore in a good spot? Do you just not care? Let me know in the comments down below and let's see what people think. But when you're forming your opinion, remember you have to think of the game as a whole. The casuals, the pros, the rank grinders, the pub stompers, everyone gets affected by this. So when you're forming your opinion, just think about how the game as a whole will be. Certain exploits can ruin games. Think about new players coming in. If they get dumpstered on by someone shooting out of a smoke, it wouldn't be very good at keeping players around. And that can cause potentially Apex having a drop in player retention. Warzone has had bugs, cheaters, all that type of stuff, and it's been dropping in players ever since. So leave a comment and let's see what people think. And on your way down towards the comments, you're gonna pass by that like and subscribe button. You should hit those also to stay up to date with all of our new Apex Legends videos coming out. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.